Flat X here with another episode of Baldur's Gate 3. I've completed everything except for the mountain pass where I am now in Act 1. I've done everything in the, above ground and in the Underdark. Again, the only thing in Act 1 that I have not done here is the mountain pass. Now, you don't have to do the mountain pass. There's two ways into Act 2, which is the Shadow Realm. One is through the Underdark, which I've already cleared the way, and the other one is through the mountain pass here, which you can still go through the mountain pass to get to the Underdark without going over to the Githyanki stronghold over there. Real quick though, I would not advise not doing the mountain pass or going after the Githyanki, because there's a +3 legendary mace, the Blood of Lathander. That's great for the Shadow Realm because it sheds light, which is great in the Shadow Realm. So that mace is really good item. Don't want to miss that. And I think there's even a trophy for it. There might be a trophy for getting the Blood of Lathander. There is also a Githyanki merchant that has at least one item that's really good that I'm planning on getting, is the Gauntlets of Dexterity, which will give you an 18 Dexterity. As you can see, that's why I started with a 10 Dexterity. I started with the stats like I did because I always drink an elixir of Hill Giant Strength, which gives me a 21 Strength. So I started with an 8 Strength, because with using those elixirs, there's plenty of them. I think I still have like 8 in my chest. So there's plenty of them. So I've got a 21 strength. I started with 15 constitution. I've got the crown of 17 intelligence. That's what I'm wearing now. I, of course, had high constitution, charisma, and wisdom starting out. So again, the reason for that, there's ways to increase the other 3 stats. Now, real quick, before I get started here, I'm going to cast Longstrider because it is a ritual spell that does not require a spell slot. And this will give me extra movement speed and last until long rest. So, definitely something you want to make sure and use if you have it. Now, I've basically just got to the mountain, traveled into the mountain pass here. That's back to Joaquin's Rest. Now, there is another entrance from the Goblin Camp. I'll show you where that comes out. So it really doesn't matter which path you take.
Wait. These markings. Tirsu's script scratched in the ground. As I expected. We must go there at once. Very well, but if we stray too far...
Now, Lae'zel can be kind of annoying and even leave you if you fail to go to the crush. You might be able to use persuasion to talk her into staying. But here's where the Goblin Camp entrance leads to the Goblin Camp. So it doesn't really matter which path you take. This is where you end up. There is a waypoint right there. I've already looked at these, didn't I? Alright, there's the waypoint. Now, the reason I brought Shadowheart along with this is because this encounter right here. Alright, you see those undead? This can be a very tough battle. Let me see. Trying to figure out who to start this with. I think I'll start it with spike growth.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
I might have cast that too far out. No, I didn't. It blocked the whole pathway. But you see, they're not wanting to go through it because it hurts them. This is why spike growth is awesome, because watch. I didn't bring Gale with me. I should have brought Gale as well. That way I could fireball them while they're in the spike growth and the spike growth not get destroyed. Oh shit, they could go around it. Now these guys right here is the problem. See that undead ward? It's giving all undead resistance to pretty much everything. Maybe not everything. I'm not seeing... Nope. Pretty much everything. Actually, necrotic. No, necrotic's on there, but celestial. Celestial damage is not something they're resistant to, which is why I brought Shadowheart. One of my favorite cleric spells is this one right here.
Time to push my luck again.
Trying to just move out of the way a little bit so Shadowheart can get by without triggering an opportunity strike. All right, perfect. And now, it doesn't matter. I don't really understand the reason for all these different weapon types, considering they all do force damage, not slash, blunt, or piercing. So it's like, well, what's the difference in, like, why all these options on the...
Time to strike. Bye forever, pal.
Now, those two, not only do they do that resistance, but they can actually raise, they can, like, raise the dead. So even, like, that one that I killed, one of these guys is going to go over here and raise him back up.
In position. I am fury. I am death.
Trying to get in position for opportunity strikes.
Afford to let up.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Now, one thing that I love are these void bulbs. I love these void bulbs. Perfect. Now that one right there, the ghast has a noxious cloud. So you do not want that gas getting up on you. It's like a stinking cloud, radiant. See that cloud? It's like a stinking cloud. See there, he just raised that one. But I should have brought Gale with me too, instead of like Lae'zel or Karlach. That way I could have fireballed them while they're in the spike growth.
Fuck yes.
Did it say too dark because of that cloud? No, too close. Alright, I need to back up. And this is an aura. These things are doing an aura, so they all have resistance.
Want to do it? Need to act fast. Talk to me.
That one's already in the... Huh, why didn't it hurt me? Did they already get hurt this turn? There, now they're all getting hurt. Wait, there's one more. That noxious, she got infected by that nauseous cloud, so she can't even take an action.
Another fight. Let's go.
Did I already use Lae'zel?
Fury, I am death.
I'm gonna back up with Lae'zel.
Well, so much for peace.
Use Thunder Wave, try to knock them back into the spike growth. Perfect. That one's dead. Now that one right there can still run over here and revive that one. That's why this encounter is very tricky. But the ghast is safely away from me, so I don't have to worry about the ghast anymore. It'll be dead before it gets back to me. It just raised a ghoul.
Taste my fury.
Now that cloud is still there. You have to still watch out for that cloud. I'm just going to push this one back in here now. And I don't think I'll be able to... What I'll do is I'll just shoot that one. That figures.
Got it.
Alright, now both the shepherds are dead. So I don't have to worry about any more of them being revived.
Let's finish this. Moving.
Did I just step on the spike growth? Son of a bitch. Well, they'll be dead before they get out of the spike growth anyway, so it doesn't matter. That thing only lasts for so many turns. Dead. Now when you've got an area effect spell like that up, I went into turn-based, you know, when the encounter ended. That way my team's not running into the damn spike growth. I can go ahead and end concentration on it.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Alright, but keep in mind there's still some of those noxious gas clouds from the gas on the area. Alright, now these things have half plate armor, which is 15. It's the same as the Githyanki armor. 15 armor class.
What's in here?
Looks like a trap there.
There's traps all down that path, so you gotta be careful your team don't go running down there and setting them all off.
The Absolute's
Alright, now
forces have
these
taken
dead
Duke
zealots
Ravengard
of the Absolute
to
have
Moonrise
plate mail.
Towers. A powerful asset. Just what are their intentions, I wonder?
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
It's the same armor class as this split mail +1, so I really don't need it, but it sells good. Look at the value, 400. This plate armor sells pretty good. But that +1 splint is better because it takes 1 less damage from piercing. And it probably weighs less too.
Don't be shy.
These arrows are for like pointless. Like I don't really understand why these arrows are scattered all over the place. I mean, they do sell for 1 gold each, which is nothing, but I just hate clutter. Now, Karlak, you don't want to put heavy armor on Karlak because
Still alive?
barbarians will lose some of their benefits for wearing heavy armor. I mean, they can wear it, but again, they'll lose
Need to find another way.
some of their benefits. Now down here is the path to the Shadow Realm. And Elminster, there's Elminster right there. He wants to talk to Gale, so you either go back to camp with him to talk to Gale, or just bring Gale with you. But you encounter Elminster on either path, whether it be through the Underdark or here, before getting into the Shadow Realm.
Enough waiting.
Now these traps, you can just shoot these traps to set them off.
Stay vigilant. There are traps here.
There's probably one more. No? Yep.
Step carefully.
There it is.
There's a trap. Let's move.
And there is one merchant here. She's from the Society of Brilliance.
Yes? Who goes there? A friendly face. You know, I've had nothing but trouble all day. Look over there. Do you see that wretched little hive? Oh, it's brutish and rude by your wretched standards, but stupid. Chucky. Your charming companion would call it a creche, but it was built on what remained after the Githyanki slaughtered all of the monks. I'd call it a murderous training camp. Acutely observed on both. Honestly, I was doing them a favor offering to buy one of their eggs. And how am I repaid? Attacked and run off like some transient. What? No, of course not. Look, the Society of Brilliance asked me to acquire one of their roe so they can incubate it and, once it hatches, raise the spawn in their... Please, do enlighten me. The Society believes a Githyanki raised in a peaceful, nurturing environment can... I'm sure your friend would agree. A Githyanki is as likely to forsake its violent nature as a gnome is to fly. Perhaps you could help me then. I may... And once inside... Steal one of Gith's own. I will slit your throat. I'm not talking to you. You'll be well compensated, of course. Just bring me an egg.
Alright, so you've got a couple of options here. You could trick her in giving her the owlbear egg. Trick her into thinking it's the Githyanki egg. You can persuade her to pay you up front. You can kill her, but she's a merchant, so you might want to find out what she's selling before you kill her. So I'm just going to go straight to, do you have any equipment to trade?
I should hope so. When adventure calls, I am always thoroughly prepared. Take a look.
Got an arrow of aberrant slaying that's kind of high. These are good for fighting mind flayers. They're considered aberrations rather. That seems a bit high price for... Alright, this staff does thunder damage and casts Thunderous Smite, but that Thunderous Smite probably is only one charge. I already have a staff that adds cold damage. Alright, this right here is armor class 10. Basically it's clothing, it's not armor. So this would be considered not wearing armor if you're wearing this. But it adds 2 to dexterity to a maximum of 20. Now that's considered medium armor, so it's not really something that whenever you deal acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage with a spell or cantrip, so it's really not something that'd be good for Shadowheart. You might want to think Gale, but again, Gale doesn't wear medium armor, so these boots really ain't all that. I mean, if you've got somebody that can do that kind of damage and will benefit from those boots, great. I've never really used them. Bane gauntlets. Unarmed attacks deal an additional 1d4 damage. Now, if I wasn't planning on getting the gauntlets of dexterity, that might be good for the druid, because I'm thinking when you're shape changed and you attack in your animal form, it might be considered unarmed attacks, and that might add to it. I don't know. It's just a guess. I haven't confirmed it. I usually buy these gauntlets because Gale is normally using cold spells, and even the druid has cold spells. So I normally wind up getting those gauntlets, but I don't really need them right now. This right here is the one item that you definitely want. When downed, automatically stabilize at the start of the turn. Whenever you're healed, you restore a maximum number of possible hit points. So you could actually pass this around to your party members with them drinking potions, and it heal them like the max amount each time. Or just give it to your heaviously wounded ally while you're throwing potions to affect multiple allies. Or casting group heals. Anyway, that's definitely an item that you definitely want. And that's pretty much it. So this one item is really the one thing that she has that you want to get before you kill her. If you kill her, she might automatically drop it. I don't know. I have killed her once, but it was after bringing back the Githyanki egg and telling her to go get fucked. And, you know, she attacked me. So that's enough of that right now. And I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I'll do start another episode when I get to the monastery. Or actually, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go ahead and get to the monastery before ending this. There's another waypoint at the monastery, and that's where I'll
approach the ferry in Lathander's grace.
End this and start a new one.
Shine upon you, pilgrim.
Now this right here requires a strength check. I've got a 21 strength. Put guidance on, give me a good bonus, and voila.
That was tough. This can't have been used in a while.
Now you can go around. You don't have to use that. You can go down this way. But there are traps along the way. So I normally just come from the other direction as far as revealing the stuff that's along that path. Why is it not highlighting the peak? There we go.
I believe we're approaching the crash. Once we're inside, let me do the talking.
Just to be clear, you're going to lead us into a nest of Githyanki marauders, and we're supposed to trust that will end well for us.
Is that a problem?
Or a sign. sign of the times, I suppose.
Perception failed. Oh, there we go. Trap.
Place is trapped.
Action.
And there goes Lae'zel running right over to it. So irritating.
Alright, what now?
What is... Oh, no, 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 no. Damn it. I just screwed that up. I was supposed to talk to that bird, not run it off.
What a charmer.
Indolence breeds madness.
Oh, wait, here it comes. It's coming back. Okay.
I have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
I've got nothing left to take, so you might as well shove off. Steal? Eagles are bigger. They just take. Nest, prey, everything. That's how it works here. Oh, sure, a nest. But it's not mine. Then please, please kill the eagles. Thank.
Assume nothing.
The eagles are on the roof of the monastery. So that's just a little side quest. I don't even know if he gives you anything for completing it.
Trap.
Oh.
Be cautious.
Now those things can knock you off, I suppose. They're repulsor traps, repulsion mines. They can blow you back, and considering
Never a dull moment.
we got cliffs all around, they can probably knock you off and kill you. Now that is the stairs down. Instead of taking the lift or the little pulley car, whatever you call that thing. This is the path that the other way. Alright. There's a key there. Let's go ahead and grab that key. Bear claw. Grab that key. There we go. Not really sure what it opens, but it opens something.
Your skills are improving.
Now there is a very tough
My skills were just fine to begin with. You can say
survival check right here
I don't pay compliments.
for a buried
I
chest.
make observations.
It's like 25, I think. So everybody's going to fail it, but here's the thing. Yeah, 25. Very tough check. Probably the hardest survival check I've ever seen. But what you do is if you go to your shovel, click on your shovel, you can dig it up anyway. And that tough check just for that. Like, really? That's kind of ridiculous, but anyway, it is what it is. Alright, there's the waypoint. Alright, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one to encounter the Githyanki.